Hey, Grace. Hey, Blake. How you guys doing? I'm in my kitchen today, so it's a little different. So I need a little bit more space for what I was planning on doing. So I'll be moving things around, and hopefully I can get if this is working. What the heck? There we go. So I'll be so. Please bear with me here as I'm going through all this. Plan on doing load out of my get home bag tonight. And as I just hey Cliff, how you doing? And if anybody's interested in coming up, they're more than welcome. Just trying to get things going. I'm just I'm at my kitchen table today because I need the space. Please bear with me. I'm trying something new. But, yeah, I'm trying to do two things at once, so it's interesting. Hey Brent, how you doing? Yeah, that makes sense. Hey Travis, you spelled my name again. As I was saying, going to be doing a loadout of my get home bag and a few minor other things. Talking about some archery stuff. Um, Doing it in my kitchen because I needed the space. Got my beverage of choice as always. A few other things. If anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to watch and read things as I go, so it's not that easy. I'm trying to do this for my phone, but I just, it's not working too well here, so I may just have to watch it for everything else here. So I'm trying to just keep up with everybody. If I'm lagging, let me know. Yeah, I've got a furry friend passing through a lot. Trash monster? Okay, I need details. I can get out of my pack. Okay, bear with me, folks. It's very, very. Yeah, I'm trying to get. There we go. Hopefully this works. Um, hey, Drops, how you doing? How's everybody tonight? Hope everything's going well. I'm doing some different things today. We can still talk about the general things. We always do. But I wanted to show off what I use as my get home bag if something happens. I'm sure everybody has something similar. Oh, that is so cool. I want pictures, Travis. I want to see these things. Since I can't be there, I want to see it. Video, pictures, something. Trash monster. You could always go as Oscar the Grouch, since he does live in a trash can. Just saying. Well, dugout bags and get home bags are similar in many ways. But me, a lot of my stuff is here at home, and if I'm not at home, I want to be able to get home. And I don't live just next door to where I work. I live about 40 miles, so it takes a little while to get home. If I, yeah, I can understand that, Travis, not being original. So I'm trying to read what's going on my phone. So bear with me. I've got a few things I would carry with me normally, and a couple things that I would carry in my vehicle, depending on weather. Yeah, fun part is making it. Are you going to be there for Mallory's Halloween thing on Saturday? I've got a lot of costumes myself, but then again, I do Comic Con and Renaissance fairs and stuff like that. So that makes sense, Rob. I can understand that. My my bag is nothing fancy. It's give me a second here. It's a simple. Let me put the name of it here. I know I have a name on here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's a Field Line Pro Series. It's kind of hard to see right now because I may have to do some other stuff about getting myself up here on my phone where I can give you some better pictures. But it's a simple one you get from Walmart, and I got a rain fly in here. I've got different bags. I'll be pulling that stuff out as I go. Yeah, a lot of people do those things. I understand about the I'm not coming home bag. Oh, happy anniversary, Blake. Blake's anniversary is Halloween, hon. Wait a second. I'm used to having my wife talk to me. Blake's anniversary. Yeah, I did. Okay, sorry about that. I'm used to talking, looking over to talk to my wife when I do this. So this is a little bit different for me. Hey, Corvette, how you doing, buddy? So, 12 years. You got my wife and I beat by 2 years. We've been married 10, but we've been together for 12, over 12. Oh, wow. I don't have anything that fancy. Well, just doing a simple, description of what I carry in my, get home bag. I do have my former get home bag with me with some other gear, then show you my upgrades. I do have some other things that I've been working on adding to this, but trying to keep the weight down, but it's not working. But this is what I carry to work with me and everything else. I'll show what's in each and every bag. My lid, my main bag, my side bags, my bottom patches and stuff like that, and my front areas and stuff like that. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free. Wow, that's a long time, Blake. 16. Ooh, you were just babies then. Huh? They've been together for 18 years. We've been together 13 years. Ian wasn't quite one yet. That's cool. Got some new stuff to show you. Got another arrowhead to show you for my hunting. I'm going to be used for hunting later. And I just, it's one of my best ones. I just now refound it in my gear. But I want to take it with me, but I'm not sure exactly how to transport arrows in this thing. Blake, you're looking for another job? Happy late anniversary, Grace. Grace's 39th anniversary was just recently, hon. That is a major milestone. Oh man, my condolences drops. Yes, Cliff, that's true. I'll if you guys want to come up, you're more than welcome to. I could always use the company, as the saying goes. There you guys go. Um, Drops was almost married 20 before his wife passed away, hon. My condolences, Drops. I really do. Get you right here. Yeah, Fox is complaining he's the only single guy here so far. Whatever. I can understand. I can't stay on long tonight because I just got called, notified by my boss that he needs me in at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I have to be on the road by 5, which means I have to be up by 4, which means I have to be off here by 10 for I can get some sleep. So it's going to be an interesting morning for me. I'm not sure how the lighting is or anything, but welcome to my kitchen. It's not much. This is what I've got. Um, if anybody has any questions at all, well, I'm not sure about what New Mexico was like there, Cliff, because I mean I've been through it, never stayed there very long. So Albuquerque is amazing. Okay, guys, just going through the first pouch, bringing out some stuff you guys might want to see. uh, let's see here. I'm curious. Um, yeah, it's uh, 34 degrees right now, Cliff. So I don't know what knife, water purification. Okay, let me put that up there. Okay, I can see that better. Mess kit, respirator. I don't have a chem suit. My outdoor survival clothing is usually what I get. Firefighter, yeah, potassium. Oh, dang, excuse me. And a blanket. Um, I have some things in here that I don't have that I would carry with us, but it's not here because it's just too big and too heavy. Like I do have a sleep bag and stuff I keep in my van. Stuff for my wife as well. Right now, I've got. Wait a second. I'm not sure if if you have anything. I've got communication. It's not much, but a couple Midland radios, a 23-mile radius. There's no batteries in them at the moment, but good to have those. Pistol crossbow, paracord. Paracord I have thanks to Cliff. I got my bracelet. I've got another dangly on my thing there. I've got a big tank of that in there as well. I used to have a mobile CB radio, but not a ham radio because I was worried about the regulations on that one. So please forgive me for looking down. I'm just trying to read this as I go. I can't see the screen from here. I normally type my answers, or but at least I can see what's going on. I also have some fat wood, my knife, which has got a built-in fire starter, and that's not including what I would carry on my person. So I do have water purification. I just have it out right now. This is my my hiker. Nothing fancy. I normally carry it with me when I go backpacking, but I try to carry it with me when I'm not backpacking. One thing good about these, they have a built-in radio, but it's not hand cranked, unfortunately. My boy tries to find those from time to time, but they end up breaking because he plays with them too much. But then again, he buys them himself, and he does something to them. The next thing I don't have them anymore. That's it for that pouch. But I do have water purification as well as the ability to boil water, because one of the things I have that goes with some of the other kit that you will see later is I've got this folding. Well, I guess this was a stove for. Let me see, what is this for? Sterno, but I use it for my alcohol stove, and it works out just well. And it folds up really small. And this is the original color, so like an antique one, because I've never seen one like this very well, and it just folds up really well. Those of you guys probably seen these things before. Full tang blades. I do have many full tang blades. I just don't have them on the table yet. Give me a moment. I understand you don't know. That's why I just said I can't find my other knife. I've got more, but I just got one I got from Tyler. It's a Coast. Nothing fancy, but it is a full tang. And I got a knife that my stepdaughter from my first marriage got me for a gift. It's nothing fancy, but it works. I also have some skinning knives and some other stuff. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Let's see if I can get somebody up here. Mac, would you stop that? I love you, dude, but come on. I do have masks. I carry a couple things with me. I do have my regular thing I carry for work, and my bandana, which could double as one. A few other things that I carry with me on a regular basis. I carry a small lighter. I've got another one in my fire kit, which you'll see in a bit, which is most of my contents of my fire kit is compliments of Cliff once again. Oh, wow. Well, my bag weighs probably about 25 pounds, maybe a little bit more. And that's with water. I have one Nalgene bottle in there right now. And I've got a few other cool little things here. Like the bag that I got here is an old Boy Scout, one for my stove, which is really nice. I have not gotten one of those yet. I've been using my backpacking gear mostly because it's lightweight. Let me get this over here for you guys to see what's in here. Like I said, this is a Fieldline Pro, which is just a simple, cheap backpack I get from Walmart. I guess we'll start with the lid, back with the front pouch anyway. Please forgive the messiness of the table. I'm not very good at this. My silverware that I use is simple Army issue knife, fork, and spoon. The knife is not very sharp. It's sharp enough to cut steak with. That's all that matters. But this stuff is durable as all get out. And I got it at a yard sale with a majority of my military gear that I have with me here on the table. Oh, wait, Johnny's here. Wait a second, Johnny. I'm right there. Give me a moment. Sorry, Johnny. There you are, Johnny. How you doing?
Hi, guys. How's everyone
Oh,
doing?
you're sideways. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Cool.
How's everyone doing?
You got the family with you again.
Yeah, we're having a busy day. We're out getting supplies for Halloween right now, so we're doing I'm trying to find a small power inverter too because I'm doing a little more solar work. But so far I've been to Napa and O'Reilly's in my town, and they didn't have what I needed, so we're heading out to town to try another O'Reilly's, and then we were gonna go to the farm up on the mountain and get a pumpkin, but they got flooded out a couple of days ago and they shut it down because we got some heavy rain out here. So yeah, no go on that. We're gonna have to do a whole checks, and then yeah, it's just been a crazy day. We're catching up. Yeah. How are you, Colin? Ben?
Well, today's going to be a short day for me because I have to close it down at 10 because I have to go to work at 6 o'clock. I got to be at work at 6, which means I got to leave here at 5 when I have to get up at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big day tomorrow. 5 trucks that are coming in. Probably about 3,200 cases going out, if not more.
I would have figured you guys are doing.
What was that?
I figured you
lost you.
Halloween.
Well, it's not so much Halloween as the fact is that alcohol is always going to be needed. And as you've seen that I'm going through my my get home bag today. I figured it was something simple and go through and you know what you need. Ignore the medication going in the back here. That's my heart medication, which I take everywhere I go.
I didn't know you had medication.
Hey Dale, how you doing? Yeah, I've got a stent right here. And I have to take aspirin every single day. And I've got high blood pressure, so they make me take something for that. And they give me some high cholesterol stuff, which I got to take something for that. And that's pretty much it. But as I was telling everybody before, you popped in, I've got communication covered. I've got some Midland 23-mile radius radios. I don't know if I got batteries for this one, huh? Yeah, probably dead. Got to replace those. I usually keep these out.
Yeah, we got some that are rechargeable. Yeah. We got the Baofeng radio, and then we have police scanner, and then we also have the Uniden marine radio out here for when we're out in the water.
Right. I just got to get some more batteries for these. But these were like $23 at Bass Pro, and my boy got it in the weirdest way possible. You ever seen these man crates people advertise and everything like that? On TV, you get something, a subscription box, and then you could get all these different things. And well, we were at a yard sale. He picked up this little thing that was in a man crate, that basically you break this rock and you find out a gift card inside. And he found got a $50 gift card for a $3 item from Bass Pro, which he
Nice.
ended up picking up these, which is pretty slick.
Yeah, I think
But,
I paid that much for my my Baofeng radio. It was
yeah,
about
these are just simple Midlands. They have the radio capabilities where you can, listen to emergency radio, weather radio, and stuff like that, which is nice. I don't have any straight radios, unfortunately. But I've got pretty much all the essentials covered, though. From fire, I've got some cover in here. I've got water purification. I've got containers through the, I don't know what to say about that. But I got so many ways to make fire, it's ridiculous. Hey, Mallory, how you doing?
Hi, Mallory.
I know she's here. I just seen someone saying hi, Mallory. I didn't see her pop up yet, but she's here.
Cool.
But I've also got something I like carrying with me. It's my anchor battery. You never want to run out of power, and these things last for days.
My wife just got one of those.
I paid about $50 for this one, and it's a dual port. Got it from Walmart. Takes a little while to charge, but it holds a charge. You can put two things in at once. It's great for phones, GoPros, you name it. I've got like 3 or 4 different knives with me at any given time. I got some archery gear, got a bow over there. I've got a new book to show you, Johnny, that you might be interested in.
Sounds great.
You've seen my Back to Basics book, I'm sure, that I showed off a while ago. Well, this one is called Forgotten Crafts, A Practical Guide to Traditional Skills. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see that.
You showed me this with Cliff before.
Huh?
You
say that again?
We had Cliff with us before.
Yeah. Well, this one here, I picked up at a bookstore. There's a whole list of stuff I want to keep. But this one tells you how to get woodshop stuff. It's got how to skinning and weaving, even bow building.
Really? You guys cover any steel stuff?
Say it again.
Steel forging? Has the guy anything on steel forging?
Forging? They do have something on minor on blacksmithing, I believe. Not forging, like swords or anything like that. Let's see, they got hurdle making, rake making, groceries. Sorry, I'm going through coal burning, wood building, lime burning, thatching, slate. Yeah, blacksmithing. They have blacksmithing.
Cool.
And wheel riding, coopering, weighing and coaches, sled making, whole bunch of different stuff. Even sail making.
Really?
So a lot of stuff you could use there in Hawaii.
Yeah, for sure. I'll have to check that out. Who's the author?
John Seymour.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I have a bunch of his books. I told you I got The Self-Sufficient Life and the Way to Live It, and I also have The Self-Sufficient Gardener. And then I have another book.
Those are on my list. I haven't got those yet.
Yeah, I'm a big John Seymour fan. Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah. I've got some other stuff. My medication I keep in a waterproof container.
Cool.
But this is just 2 pouches of my bag that I carry with me every day, which is really freaky. Cat, get away from my medication.
What's
okay? Sorry about that.
You got there, Colin?
Say it again.
What's that?
I'm having trouble hearing it.
That solar system poster you have there. What is that?
This? Oh, okay. This is. Yeah. Actually, it's a Thoreau poem. Give me a second here. It's a Thoreau,
Oh, cool.
My wife and I got it at a secondhand store, I think, or a yard sale. I can't remember which. My wife would know. She's busy doing gaming in the other room. But this is, we like it. So we put it in here in our kitchen.
Cool.
We have a lot of sun and moon and stars and stuff here.
So did you get a pumpkin yet for Halloween?
No, we did not. Not to say we won't. We just haven't done it yet because I mean, we're trying to wait to the last minute because we don't, we don't think we're going to get a lot of trick or treaters out where we live because we live in the middle of nowhere, 5 miles from the nearest town. So I mean, unless someone's driving the back roads, not likely to someone to show up.
Yeah.
But so I'm not sure what people are interested in seeing or learning about because Drop is probably got the best setup, bar none right now. But I've got a few things that I think is really, really cool. Okay, I'm not sure if you remember these, Johnny. These are old sterno stoves.
Yeah. Is that the flat folding one?
Yeah, but this one's a vintage one. This one's one of the older models, not the cheesy aluminum ones. This was actually made of sheet tin, I think. Give me a second here. I'm kind of get this thing put together. I use this one in conjunction with my alcohol stove because I think it just works better that way. And that way I get a strong service for my stoves, my pots, my pans, whatever I have. And it's really, really sturdy. See if I can, I'm putting my weight on that.
Yeah, you could put
or better yet, you remember this pot I showed you before?
Yeah.
See, it holds that one pretty well. Knock my soda over. You're breaking up, Johnny. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I'm moving pretty fast. We're on the highway.
I know. Okay. I'm also trying to read the comments at the same time here.
Naturally, I'm on my phone, so I can't see them right now.
Oh, I understand. They're talking about hot sauce right now. I think they were talking about Spicy's channel.
Oh, cool. Phil. Yeah, that's Phil, right?
I don't know. I have never really talked to him much. I haven't had a conversation with him once or twice, but it's normally when he asks me if I like hot stuff, and I pretty much say I'm a wimp and I can't.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
I just can't remember. I mean, I get heartburn, and that's it.
You like hot stuff, but it doesn't like you.
No. I mean, I like a flavor. I like chili and stuff like that, but I like flavorful chili. I mean, when it gets too hot, it loses all flavor.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to taste the food and enjoy the food, not just burn your mouth. You can't taste anything.
Yeah, well, battery acid. Is that right?
Okay, give me a second. I've got to save my previous backpack from my cast. As I was saying, I'm not sure if you heard what I said. What my backpack is that I use is a Field Line Pro Series from Walmart, camouflage from the hunting section.
Nice.
And I probably between 25, maybe 30 pounds, maybe a little bit more. But my first one, before I got all that, was this old little Alice pack. I carried this one for years.
That Alice pack, good one. That thing will probably last the rest of your life.
Most likely.
Yeah.
I carried a bunch of stuff in here for years, but I ran out of room, so I couldn't carry everything. So I had to upgrade, unfortunately.
Nice. Yeah, for my regular EDC, I carry a lot on me because I wear cargos all the time, but I also got that new bag that I showed you and Cliff's a big fan of it. My Hidden Woodsman pack my wife got me here.
Oh, I'm jealous.
It's just a haversack, so I got my change of clothes. Naturally, like you said, I always carry about 5 or 6 knives. I got a Mora here and some beef jerky, and I always carry a hammer. I always carry a full tang hammer with me, and it's just got like one of those things to where I can break something down or get into something, or if I get into a brawl, I can use it as a weapon. Because
Right.
if I wind up fighting with three people, I'm gonna break out my hammer. So just
Well, I've got something that, works for me, and I can break this down and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
carry this with me.
So I went and tried to get a arm guard and then the trigger, or even like a glove for my right hand for the bow thing today, and no one has any archery gear out here. So I got a whisper biscuit coming in, so the whisker biscuit should be in any day now. I got two strings, but they're unflemished, so they're a bit different than the ones that came with the bow. So
Yeah.
hope it.
The ones that I use, like the one right here, this is a Flemish string.
Yeah,
I know for a fact it's a Flemish string because I made it.
nice.
So
I
yeah, the one that was on my boy's bow is a modern bowstring, but it works. That's all I can say. I did, since the last time we talked, I did adjust it where I fixed the knocking point. I found my knocking pliers and finally got that taken care of.
cool.
And I tightened the bowstring up and everything.
I should have
It's
asked
nice.
you before I ordered. Because when I ordered, I got the 26-inch strings. I ordered two, and I didn't know there was a
Yeah.
difference between I didn't know the difference between Flemish and unflemished until I got it open and then started reading about it. And I was like, huh,
Right.
like I know it'll work, but it's not the same one that came with the bow. So
Right. For those people who are interested, the little BC that keeps on passing through is Mac. We call him Macus Attackus. He's
yeah. All right, Colin,
getting used to.
I gotta run to
Okay,
the.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
talk to
see
you
you.
soon.
You guys take care. I'll see you in a
Okay.
little bit. Okay.
Okay. Have fun. So, Cliff, I got a question for you. Do you know what these two items are for? Sorry, my cat's just making me laugh. But I've got two items here. Does anybody know what they are? Give me a second. Let me get a little closer. Okay, here's one item. Got some holes in it. Another hole at the end, bent. And it's got hook. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where the can. It's got a flat end, kind of end like that. Well, this is my trivet. This is what I use for when I hang things. I can, hang. Everybody could, say, "Oh, I can carve a stick and hang my food over a fire and everything else," but I don't want to have to do that every single time if I have to move. So, a friend of mine who actually is a blacksmith and married my wife and me. He's also the guy who married us. Um, made this for me, which I can hang pot holder. It's adjustable. I'm not sure if you guys can see that very well. I'm trying to use myself as a idea. If you can see a backdrop. I am not used to being in the kitchen, so bear with me on the light. I'm used to having it overhead. I just needed the space for my bag. It's okay. Be safe, Johnny. Now this is, it's for hanging your pots and stuff off of. I've got to catch something my good cat messed with. What did you do with it? Mac, what did you do with my? You put it on the table. Oh, you did. Please forgive me, folks. I'm just trying to keep track of everything here. Now, let me move this stuff back out of the way. I got 2 bandanas, 2 masks, my headlamp, which I bought off of eBay, got on Tyler's suggestion, silverware, archery gear, that wood, ferro rod, radios, lighter. And that's just the first 2 pockets, and my water filter. I don't know if it could double as a snare. If you could figure out how to make this thing into a snare, that's kind of cool. Don't know how you do that, but that's kind of cool. I mean, like I said, it's just not much. I'm sorry for the lighting. The lighting kind of sucks, and I'm terrible at this kind of thing. I'm usually just good at just talking and talking about archery stuff. So I'm trying to okay, I got those 2 bags done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can understand that. You're talking about maybe a wire snare, or would you use a snare made from a paracord such as this? Yeah, like an idiot. Okay, that's gonna be useless. Needs to be replaced. That was my compass. I'm just going through the back pockets here. Okay, so that's where that went to. Okay. Okay. Now drafts. I was wrong. I do have a radio, and it's a all hazards or Oregon Scientific emergency radio. I forgot I carried this one, but I do have one. Oh, sorry, Mallory. I just saw you. There you are.
Hi.
Mallory. Sorry, I just saw your thing pop up.
It's okay. I was just like, I'm gonna see if it works in the barn. Does it work?
Keep warm, please. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I'm warm. I'm all good.
Oh, good.
I'm
I'm
just
this is my everyday carry bag.
Yeah, this is what I do every night. I come in and I treat my horse's hooves, and I have to put it in water, and it's taking forever to heal.
I hope they're going to be okay.
Yeah, me too. But I just need to put it in water, and he doesn't like it. Okay. So how you doing?
Okay, it's got to be me. I've been looking for that. This is my bowstringer, which I'm going to talk to Johnny about. It might help him get some things done. That's where my fish is. I was wondering. Okay, I'm not sure how many people have these. I know those of us who live in the middle of nowhere don't use these. You ever seen one of these, Mallory?
I can hardly see it. I'm gonna have to get my camera closer to me. No. It's like a whistle.
It's not a whistle. It's actually my friends call it a church key, but it's, you know the big buildings you see in big cities that have the little spigots on the side of their buildings for outside. This allows access to all the water in those buildings. Yeah, if everything goes down, there's always water in the pipes in those buildings, so you can always get access to water in the city. So
that's awesome.
I carry one of these. That's a very cool little thing to get with you when you never know when you might need water.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just, I've got my water purification set up, because I got my water filter and stuff, and I can boil water. But actually getting the water, that's the part. If you're like in a city or something, you got to have access.
Yeah, definitely.
Hi, Bettina.
I'm sorry,
how you doing?
I can't do that at all. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. You're doing something important, which is really cool. By the way, I love your garlic.
I'm glad it's working.
Well, right now, this is my computer doing all this.
Yeah.
And I do have some good news. I got a new phone because we had insurance on my phone. So I got a new one yesterday. So
nice.
It's the same phone, just no upgrades or anything. So I'm trying to read the like you. I can't see the chat on my computer. It's just too far away. So I'm using my phone to read the chats and see what's going on. Johnny's out shopping at the moment. You just missed him.
Yeah,
he was up here just for a little.
Yeah, I was listening. I was just a little preoccupied trying to get like everything ready to start training. And I was working on my intro for the Halloween live stream, and so I just sort of was doing 10,000 things at the same time. And so.
So do you just soak the hood in just straight water, or are you put some kind of medicine in there, or what?
Yeah, I'm putting Epsom salt in here, and it just sort of helps him, it soothes him a little bit because he's got an abscess that's coming up through the bottom of his hoof, and it's going all the way up to his coronary band, and that hurts a lot. It's like a really, really big pimple coming out of his foot, I just don't know where it's coming from, so I have to get his whole foot soaked in there.
I actually have an idea about something I saw once. I'm not sure if you heard of them. Is that they're covers for horses' hooves for when they're on hard rocks and stuff, like shoes, external shoes. They just slip on over their hooves. Would something like that work for you?
Yeah, I have some. I have some, but the thing that's happening now is that he's got a fungal infection in there. And so I can't cover it up. It has to breathe. But for the time of the abscess, I do a homemade boot with a diaper and with some vet wrap and some duct tape. And so I do that overnight until it falls off the next day, and then I do another one. So
like a
that's what I do.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Like a poultice.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do for him. Because my little boots, here, I'll show you my boots that I have for him. So this is the boot that I have. And what happens is that his abscess is going to be coming up probably from here somewhere. And this is going to apply way too much pressure on his coronary band. So if I put this on, he'll probably suffer quite a bit.
No, I meant after, put it on after he's healed up. That way we keep from getting it again.
Not on a daily. I can't put this on him on a daily. Because these are really for short hooves. I'd have to get another size, and they're worth like $300.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, and these ones are they're just a little bit too small for him. So.
He's a big boy. He's got big feet.
Well, this is like sort of pony size. He's got really small feet. But it's just that I bought it online on like a really good special. I had 25% off, and it was like a year ago. And I was like, yay, I'll be able to ride him in wintertime and everything. And I got him, and I measured his feet. I sent it over online, And they said, yeah, that should be a perfect size for him. And it wasn't. So yeah, that's what happens on
Sorry to hear
online
that.
buying sometimes. Oh well.
Well,
Maybe
find
one
another
day I'll have
sale.
some. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to like try to sell these ones and you know, it's just they're really not a common size. It's yeah.
Well,
They've been used like 10
anybody's got any
hours.
pony? Maybe
Huh?
you can find someone who's got a pony who might be needing them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Just to do a trade like that.
Yeah,
Especially
definitely. I'm
there's
gonna have
people who have horse ranches and stuff, that might have something like that.
maybe.
I'm not sure. That's a good. I'm just trying to give you ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because these ones are like really high quality ones. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be good, you know. Copper's probably got another 10 years left in him if I'm pushing it. So I was like, I'm gonna get a really good pair and yeah. I hope he lasts more than 10 years, but I mean, he's getting old, so.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh boy.
Out of here. He is a beautiful horse, though.
Thank you.
Drops wants to know how old is your horse, Mallory?
Copper is probably around the 18 years old mark, 17, 18 years old. But he's
That's
like,
fairly old.
yeah, but he's so young and like physically, he's like a really in shape horse. So that's why, like, if I compare him to my 20-year-old, my 20-year-old is like getting, I have to give him supplements and I have to make sure that I warm him up before riding him because he's got pretty bad arthritis. And he doesn't show too many signs of that yet. So
That's good.
yeah. And like he's still one of the fastest horses. Like if we're full on galloping, he's still one of the fastest ones, even though he's so small and he's so old.
Right.
He's got a lot in him.
That's good.
Yeah. That's the Arabian side of him. He's like very, very loyal. Like if I ask him to run, he'll run till his death to please me.
Wow.
That's the kind of horse he is. Yeah. He's a war horse. But he does not like getting his feet in water. Like he'll literally jump over a puddle because he's afraid to walk in it.
Well, maybe he has, because of his feet hurting, maybe he doesn't want the water to get on the sores, maybe.
No, he's just a big baby. He's just a lot of horses are afraid of puddles. They just don't know how deep it is, so they just like sort of try to avoid it. And
right.
So that's just, a lot of horses have that problem.
We used to raise horses when I was a kid, but that was a long, long, long time ago.
Yeah. Where is it, boy? I can't find it. I usually can feel something or pulse or whatever, and I just can't find it at all. Usually I'll hit somewhere and he'll be like, ow, but nothing. He's just limping really bad.
I hope you heal fast, Copper.
Yeah. He's like, where is that coming from? I don't get it. Yeah. All right. Sorry, this must be boring for you guys.
Well, it's educational to me. I mean, I haven't seen, been around horses regular since I was probably about 8.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
But I've never learned to ride though. That's the only issue. I never did learn to ride. I learned to groom, but that's it.
Yeah, you need somebody to teach you. It's hard to, unless you have it naturally, but like I had it more natural than a lot of people, but I still had to learn, you know. I still fell off a whole bunch of times.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta learn somewhere. Sorry, I'm gonna show you my bum real quick.
It wouldn't be.
Come on. I got my snow pants on,
Ah,
and they're so dirty.
is that the coat you got for $5?
Yeah, it's already all done for. Seriously, like my clothes, if somebody wants to sponsor me for like really durable clothes, they should, because like I will prove them wrong. I have holes in these pants. I wear out my clothes so bad on the farm, it's crazy.
Maybe Carhartt. Carhartts are really good, durable work clothes.
Yeah. I have a coat that's sort of like Carhartt that I have. It's just really too warm for right now.
Right.
But pants, I don't have like any. And these pants cost me $70. I was like, you know, they're going to be really good and durable. I literally bent over one day and it ripped. And it's not like they're tight or anything. They're really loose. Hey.
Me, I just got my jeans. I don't have. I've got hunting pants, but they're not really warm. That's why I always end up getting some long johns to wear underneath them. You know, that's the only thing I can do.
I have my pajama pants underneath. Okay.
Welcome back, Travis. Ball Raven is a suggestion from Travis. I'm not sure if you've heard of that. I'm not sure exactly if it's pronounced that right or not. Travis says, look up tin pants.
Say what now?
Travis says, look up tin pants. I think they're called Fall Raven.
Fall Raven.
Yeah, it's spelled FALJRAVEN. Fall Raven.
Okay. I'm gonna move my phone real quick to get you closer to me. Well, send me that link, Trav. It's like seriously, I blow through my clothes like that, just crazy. Today, I was.
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading what you said. You said tin pants and.
I was just gonna say today I was hauling like, I don't know, like maybe 15 pallets from my barn, from my shed, all the way to my door here, so I can have an easier passage to dump my my horse manure, and to not have to blow through the snow like I did on that one video, right. And like I do every time here every day. And so I was hauling those, and I ripped my other pair of pants because there was a nail sticking out of it. And it just rubbed on me, and I was like, no, are you kidding me? Like, another pair of pants?
That happens to me at my work. We work with a lot of pallets at my work as well.
Yeah.
And I've ripped too many pairs of shorts because in the summertime it gets so hot I have to wear shorts. Yeah. But right now it's like 40 degrees or 33. What was it again? 34 degrees here. That's probably warm compared to what you got right now.
Well, I mean,
remember that my so.
In the day, it's getting nice and warm, but at night it's freezing really hard now. Like I started my wood stove for the first time tonight because the electric wasn't going to be able to provide enough. Come on, boy. Come on. I know you don't.
I wish we had a wood burning stove here. It would be nice. But all we have is propane, unfortunately, and some electric space heaters. But I plan on picking up a generator soon.
Oh yeah.
We just have some. I want to get a dual fuel generator. That way, I can have some backup electricity here. I'd love to have a wind turbine set up, but my landlord won't agree to it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it requires a panel modification for the electrical panel, and I can't.
Okay.
He doesn't want me to do that.
I see Trav sending me the links for those.
Yep, he did. Oh, Moose Jaw. You ever heard of Moose Jaw?
Moose Jaw?
.com. Moose Jaw.
No.
They got a lot of cool stuff there.
Oh.
I've been on their website.
If it's in the States, it's probably not going to be accessible for me because it's just going to be way too expensive.
Well, let me take a look.
Because yeah, I'd have to find like a local supplier or something like that.
Okay, I'm not sure if Canadian Tire will carry that or not.
Good boys. Yeah, because just shipping, like it's crazy. Just shipping is gonna be crazy. Like only the shipping for the Halloween prizes and everything is probably gonna cost way more than what the product is worth.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or you could do them where they're COD, credit on delivery. Someone has to pay for them to pick them up out of the thing. That way it doesn't cost you as much.
Oh no, I won't do that. I'm giving stuff away. I'm giving stuff away. I don't want people to pay for the shipping and stuff.
Right.
I won't do giveaways every month. That's what I'm just saying that. But I want to do this one just because, I want to thank everybody and it'll be fun. I did the intro. You guys don't miss the intro. It's going to be so funny.
Now, what are you wearing for this? I'm curious.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Okay. I tried to get it.
Hey, that feel good?
Yep.
That feel good?
I want to know that link. Send me that link. Link's got a link where you could buy used solar panel, 270-watt panels for around $34 plus shipping.
Wow.
That's cheap.
It is.
As long as you have the inverters and everything else and the batteries, that'd be kind of cool. Because I was just wondering if it'd be easier just to get a wind turbine because it's so windy here. The constant wind would probably help keep everything powered up.
Yeah. Definitely. We get paid like every year because there's a wind tester on my neighbor's property since we're way up here, and he's just got like a big wood lot, and so we're paid every year to like just about I think it's $2,000 just in case that they set up a windmill, and they've been paying for like 20 years. It pays for a little bit of our taxes. At least.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. But if they do ever set up a windmill, then then we'll get like a lot more income out of it. But it'll take like 100 by 100 foot square just for the base of the windmill.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's probably like the highest point of our property is where our maple trees are, so it would probably be in the maple patch, so they would have to compensate us for all the trees that they'd have to take down.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one thing interesting about, I'm not sure if you knew about Iowa though, is that we actually have a really large contingent of wind turbines. We're talking about thousands of wind turbines here in Iowa, and the wind turbine factory is actually where I used to live in Newton, Iowa. It's where they build them, and we have thousands of windmills here in Iowa. We just and no one gets, as far as I know, no one's getting paid for them other than the people whose property they're sitting on. But because I think all the power ends up going out of state, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what happens here too. We have so much energy that it gets sold to the States and it gets sold everywhere.
Exactly.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna try to get a boot on his
I
foot.
need, when we get a chance to talk, I want to talk to you about those wind turbines because I want to see what I want to get a portable one where I can take with me when I go backpacking or camping with my family because I think they're the best thing since sliced bread, I think. But I've got a few things on the table here. I'm not sure if Mallory's can see them or not. But what I usually all this on the table, except for my backpack, is what I carry with me every day. I'm not sure if you can see that, Mallory.
Well, it's because it's so small on my phone.
Give me a second here. Let me go big here. Okay, hold on. Let me do a solo layout here. You can see it. Okay. I know it looks like a lot of junk, but bear with me. Okay. This right here is an MSR pot set. Picked it up for $7, but it doesn't just have this. It came with an MSR tea kettle inside, which is, I think is really cool. And inside that, I have my stove that I eat, my alcohol stove, my clamp that goes with it, and so and a sponge. But it also has another pot, and that's $7 for just the pots and the tea kettle. Found it at a secondhand store.
Nice.
Yeah, those things run probably about $40 to $60 just for the outside pot. But I've got the internal pot and the kettle, and I found it all together because someone must have sold their backpacking stuff, and I found that. And this doesn't look like much, but this is my wood stove. This is my wood gas stove.
Oh, that's cool. I love those.
I got this one off of Wish for about $20. I think it's cool. Give me a second here. I'm trying to remember which way I put this thing. It's been a while since I put it together. I got it upside down. I am an idiot. Okay, that fits in there. That fits on top of that. And that's all there is to it. Little Twix burner stuff. I can also put my alcohol stove in there and use that as well. But it packs away in this little bag. Keep the sweat down if I use for twigs and such. But it weighs next to nothing. And I use that, I cook on that. I also have a little billy pot or a bush pot, depending what you want to call it.
Yeah.
The lid's actually pretty good because it holds on pretty good. I found this one in a kit of stuff I got for $15. Didn't care for the rest of the big stuff, but I like this, so I kept it. Especially since it's got a nice little bail on it. This usually goes with my my wood stove. My stove was my cup, which I got from Walmart. Nothing fancy, but you got to have something for coffee. And I was telling Drops about having a radio. I do have a all-weather radio.
Mm-hmm.
See, I just took the batteries out of it because I realized that they were no good.
Oh.
I got my tarp, more of the paracord that I really need, but I love. You never can have too much.
Yeah.
And this right here, the case itself, I got for $3 at a secondhand store, brand new, with tags on it and everything. But I use this for my fire kit. Most of this stuff I have in here is the stuff I got from Cliff when he sent me a fire kit as a prize. Except some of this stuff is my personal stuff that I bought myself, like my ferro rod.
Yeah.
I picked it up at our Army surplus store, along with 2 really nice pieces of fat wood. It goes with those.
Fat wood.
Yeah, it's resin impregnated pine, pretty much. It basically means when you shave it off, it burns really easily.
Oh, okay,
It's
gotcha.
really good. Yeah, and my ferro rod, as you can see, let me see. It's a fairly thick ferro rod. It's about a half an inch. I paid $10 for the whole thing,
Wow.
and what I like about the thing, it's got a little feather on there, which is really kind of cool.
Little artistic touch.
Yeah, nice artistic touch.
Okay, boy.
Let's see what else we got. Okay, this is the fuel when I carry my alcohol in for my alcohol stove, which is a simple little. My alcohol stove is just a little. I guess it's like a Trangia knockoff. Also got from Wish, but it's it's not much, but it works. I've got 2 of those, and I'm here looking at my phone and watching my video, and it's like 5 or 6 minutes behind me. That is
That's
just so
normal.
weird.
That's normal. It's not 5 or 6 minutes though. It's usually just like a 30-second, 36-second lag.
Well, I'm just now showing you my coffee cup in the
Oh,
video.
well, okay. Well, maybe you're not live on your phone. I mean, like you have to scroll all the way to the
Yeah.
right.
Well, let's see if I can do that. I'm not sure. I did stop temporarily once. There we go. There we go. Now I'm up. Thank you for letting me know. No, I mean I've got a few things like this right here is just my my toiletry bag. Basically, it's got nice, shavy kit. That's basically all it is. But this was actually a USO military care package.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's got the hookups where I can hook it up to my bag, and I've got some other stuff in here. I've got some triangular badges, extra hair ties since I got my braid. Got to keep my hair up, otherwise it gets in the way. I'm sure you understand that.
Oh, yeah.
My hair is longer than most people expect. My hair is extremely long. I just keep it up in a braid. But that's pretty much, I've got my archery gear, which I plan on keeping in there. I've got my radios, 3 knives, battery packs, you name it.
I need to put my horse back in his stall.
Okay. Bye,
Okay.
Copper. Hope you feel better soon.
Untie. He's gonna go by himself. I'm just gonna tie him. He's gonna go by himself.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at that.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, I've got I've got 2 things of fat wood. I've got a smaller piece somewhere else on my had a smaller piece, which I think I put away. But I just got these 2 pieces of fat wood for now. They're talking about fat wood here in the chat still.
Can I see the chat here? Oh, if I see the chat, I only see the chat, huh?
Yeah, that's what like I said, that's what I'm using my laptop to do the videoing and my phone to read the chat because I can't. I'm literally in front of seeing the chat there on StreamYard, but my eyes are terrible. I can't see it that far. It's unfortunate. But there is something I want to show Johnny since he's in the chat. I'm not sure if he's watching this, but this is something he's going to need because his strength is not as up where it needs to be for stringing his bow. This is a bow stringer, and I'll show you guys this in a second. But this is, I don't need it, but it'll help you string his bow faster and safer without worrying about breaking his bow.
I'm just gonna go get my other horse while you show him that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to turn my thing towards the living room. That way I'll have more light. Definitely Blake, but I wouldn't say that to most girls' faces because they'll get mad at you.
This is Gringo.
Okay, Johnny, are you here? If you're listening, you're going to need a bow stringer eventually, which will help you a lot. Sorry, I'm hiding my cat right now. He wants to play. And this big piece here goes in the bottom cup of your bow. Bear with me here, folks, because goes over like that. And as do that here, I'm used to having more room in the living room, like that way. And this piece here
Okay.
goes on the other end, where your string is going to go into the groove. I'm not used to doing this way. And also, I'm not used to having people watch me do this.
Me either.
Okay. I just realized what my issue is. I think this is my longbow one, my recurve one, but it'll work. But basically, you come down, you step here, it'll pull the limbs back and allow you to slip your bowstring into the slot. But I don't need it, but this is the way it goes. Okay, I'll look at the link later. Drops. I'm I don't need a lot of panels, but a couple would be nice. I have a rain poncho, but it's in my my cabinet. Had to use it the other day. I'm reading the chat. Catching up.
Okay, I'm looking at the chat right now. Yeah, this horse is a little bigger. He's a couple inches higher than the other one. His belly's a lot smaller too, so it looks like he's a little bit taller.
Well, you said he's part Arabian, right?
Copper is, yeah, the brown one. Gringo here, he's a standardbred.
Okay.
He's a retired. He's a retired racehorse.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But he's like one of those trotters, you know, that his two right feet go at the same time, and then
I've
He's
seen
got
trotting
that weird
horse.
trotting horse, and he's got that
Hey.
weird gait. So when you're trotting on him, like seriously, you just like you gotta hold on because it's not very comfortable.
No, I bet. I've seen
Plus
stuff like that before. Never done
plus
anything like that.
he's got really bad arthritis. So like on top of having that weird gait, he'll like literally like go like this, and he's just so funny.
Oh, wow.
but he's nice and
I
mellow
bet.
for the kids, so he's a good one.
That's good. He's
Yeah.
good with kids. That's a okay, Mallory. I got something to show you. I'm not sure if you've seen one of these. You know what this is? Ignore the broken compass, but this is.
Uh,
You know what that is?
is that does that have to do anything with archery?
No,
Okay.
it's not archery related. This is actually a fire starter.
Oh yeah,
This
like a
is
flint?
one. Yep. This has got a ferro rod right here, and you press
Okay.
on it with your thumb like that, and you just go like that.
Oh,
You can do it
wow.
one-handed.
That's cool.
Picked it up from
I
at a hunting.
I still tried getting those rocks and trying to with that knife and that quartz, and I'm just not meant for that. Seriously, I cannot do it. I don't know.
It happens.
Can't do it. Yeah.
And I've
I
got
will.
more ferro rods than I know what to do with, which is not bad. You never have too many ferro rods.
There you go. I'm just
But
gonna
this is
dig through his hooves real quick. Sorry, I need to get this done.
I've got one of my favorite fire starting methods, folks. Is my fire striker goes with my shirt that I have.
I've seen that before.
Yep, I brought this out several times. It's one of my favorite fire starting methods. I guess I got a ton of fat wood, more than I thought. I forgot about the kit that Cliff sent me. He sent me a whole bag full of miniature fat wood sticks. And waterproof matches, care of the same kit. By the way, folks, this is my fire starter kit. This is all my flint. I got one piece of flint. The rest are all chert. What I use with my fire striker. I would do more in the house, but my wife would kill me. She doesn't like sparks in the house. She's afraid of fires. She had a house fire when she was little girl. It burned her house down.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah. Okay. So, lighter with some, wax thread and a leather needle. You never know when you need that. Oh, I thought that I was empty down the bottom already. What else do I got? Oh, wet fire starter. Very good fire starter, Mel. This thing will you can soak this underwater, and this thing will light.
That's cool.
Yep. And I got jute string.
I like have to get really close to see.
Yeah, this is one of my waterproof matches. It fell out of the kit. Yeah. That's not even everything I got in this thing. Okay. I know I've showed you guys this before. So those of us who've been here before, I got my char cloth made in my favorite Alto skins, because I've got two of those. So, man, I feel like I can go up to my elbow. Oh yeah, my saw that came with the kit, and the char cloth that also came with the kit. I kind of like my char cloth better, but that's because I know what's in it.
I know. I know.
For my bow drill, which I'm still learning how to make. Because bow drills are the bane of my existence, folks.
Oh.
I've tried and tried and tried to get a fire started by friction fire. I cannot do it. It freaks me out because I can't.
Aw.
But I do have.
Especially like a bow, you know, you're like the bow guy, but like for fire starting, you know, you should get into it and try to get it.
Well, I know. I mean, I've always wanted to know if I can actually use my bow as a bow setup for a bow drill fire. But I'm afraid to damage my bowstring because I might need it.
Yeah.
You know? But I do have. Okay, have you seen these before, Mal? What are these?
I have a feeling you've already shown it to us, but
I have, but I'm not sure if you have very well.
I'm not sure.
This is a blanket pin. So like when you have a wool blanket, you don't have a way to keep it warm, you just put it over your shoulder and you run it through and pin it to your shoulder.
Oh, nice.
I've got a wool blanket I could use for that, but I just don't want to, go around and dig it out right now.
Yeah, I got an old wool blanket too that my grandfather from Oaxaca sent down to my dad, and now I have it.
I used to work at a athletic clothing maker years ago, where they made like leather jackets for high school and stuff like that, and I got a lot of some of the wool from that, and it's a really nice burgundy color.
I'm gonna move this. Hopefully, it doesn't cut out.
But I'm not sure if that's everything in that or not. Okay, that's it. That's what? No, it's not. But wait, there's more. Magnesium capsules. It's got magnesium in it. Okay, I'll restack that after a bit, but that's it for that. I think that's it. Yeah, I was kind of surprised I have that much in there. My medication's on the floor right now. But this is what I carry on a daily basis. I've got a few minor things that I haven't mentioned, like icy hot for those people who strain muscles. Fighter bomb for the chasing. Huh?
Then I need that right now.
What was that?
Some Tiger Bomb.
I don't have Tiger Bomb. I mean, I've got some stuff it's a roll-on stuff. It's a Walmart brand. Yeah. It works really well, especially when you want to work it into your muscles with one hand without getting it on your hands. That's what I like about that. I have one more thing.
Bath or something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to take a bath or something after this.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to take a shower before I go to bed tonight because I have to get up so early. I've got to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my boss contacted me right before the live stream and said, "Can you come in at 6?" I said, "Okay."
Bummer. I'm by myself. Ben went to the cabin with the dog. So I'm by myself with the girls, and tomorrow I have to get them all ready for Halloween. One goes to school and one goes to like with her friends and stuff. So I have to do the horses and everything in the morning again and start all over.
Are the girls dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah, we got some costumes from Amazon, but like we're not going trick or treating because we're not allowed to. But
right.
The city actually offered for all the kids that are missing out this year, since we're only 800 people in my town. So they got the committee together and they're coming over to give us all candy door to door.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And so that's nice. At least they have that. Yeah.
You can drop candy off here. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, definitely. So at least they have that. And there's also a guy that literally built a boat in his front yard with like all these Halloween decorations and stuff. So we're going to go there. And
Right.
like literally a boat. I'm gonna have to go film it. I'm gonna go film it tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you guys on the live stream. It's just so incredible what he did. It's crazy. Can't
What
believe
kind of
it.
boat is it?
Like one of those boats that, you know, like on The Little Mermaid, that it like one of those
Oh,
boats.
schooner?
Like
A schooner or like a
I
pirate
have no idea. Yeah, it's like a pirate ship. He literally built a boat in his front yard, and I'm just like, what? Last year he built a train. This year it's a
Oh,
boat.
that's cool.
Yeah, he's like
Now,
he's
is
gonna
that
be on
boat
TV and everything. Okay, boy. I have to get his other hoof. Gonna switch hooves. I'm gonna switch this up again and bring you with me. It might cut out. I have no idea.
Just let you know, Tyler's here. Tyler just
Oh,
came
hi,
in.
Tyler. I'm just treating my horse's hooves.
So they both have abscesses or just one?
No, Copper has a abscess, but he's got, well, they both have white line disease. That's what it's called, and it's like a fungal infection. And it's right where, you know, they put the nail in for the horse hooves, for the horseshoes. That's like in that huge line. What's happening is that a cavity is forming, and it's separating the hoof wall from the soft tissues. And so what's happening is that all the poop and the mud and the rocks are going in there, and it's creating big cracks. And if I don't treat it and it goes higher, then it causes abscesses, and it can also cause laminitis. So he's got 2 front hoof cracks. So what I'm doing is I'm getting this solution, this copper, how is it called in English? Copper naphthenate. And I'm filling up his hoof with some cotton swabs. I'm filling it all the way up in there with these little pliers. And so that's like a fungicide. And that's what's treating his stuff right now. So I do that every 3 days for him, but I have to do copper every day because his is worse.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm a little over it.
Bear with me. I normally don't take my stuff all the way out. I just usually take out what I need, then put it back at the same place. But it gives me a good idea. Keep track of it. Let's see here. Yeah. Put this back together.
Old stuff that was in his hood. Disgusting.
There we go.
I'm gonna learn how to be a farrier. At the end of my homesteading career, I'm gonna know how to do horse hooves.
You're gonna be a farrier by this time.
Have some skills.
You just need yourself a little farrier forge and all the tools, and you'll be set. You'll be able to put the hooves on, with the shoes on.
Yeah, and technically, if I don't need any corrective shoes or anything, I don't even need the heat. I could just cold shoe.
Right.
In the water. Good boy. Yeah, so it's been a lot of work these days. It's just been crazy.
Yes.
This is my
Johnny.
This is
repacking is really tough. Just trying to remember how I did it.
Yeah, so all this horse time is coming down, and it's going down on all my editing time. I get inside and all I just want to do is sleep. So
I don't usually sleep much. Generally, I usually about 5 hours or so if I'm lucky. It just, I think I might just do some rearranging.
that's pretty much like us, like me too. I don't sleep too much. Like if I get 6 hours in, I'm good.
Well, if I got 6 hours, I'd be lucky. I usually run about 5. Let me see if that'll fit in here. Nope. That's gotta go in the other one. I got so much gear. It's just, the thing is, I can use every bit of it, and every bit of it is useful. It's not I have everything for a reason, including some stuff that it doesn't look like it goes with anything until you see it put to use. And the thing is, a lot of the stuff I carry with my backpacking gear because it's a lot easier than trying to carry gas bottles and all this other stuff. I mean, I carry this, but this will last me for about a month on the trail.
Wow.
Because I just use that little alcohol burner, put about an ounce of fuel in there, and that does a couple hours worth of cooking.
Is it the same gas as like fondue set?
This is what is denatured alcohol. But you can also use the yellow bottle of the fuel additive stuff from you put in your car. That would work too. And if you really had a lot of money, you could also use Everclear. You could use any high proof alcohol would work in there.
Yeah.
But I like denatured alcohol. A nice little container cost me about $6, and I could put most of it in here. So,
yeah,
which is really cool. And what am I doing wrong? I know I had this in here, packed in here before, and I never had the issues that I'm doing now. I am trying to figure this out, and it's really frustrating. But it'll freak me out until I figure it out later. Oh, Johnny, I've got you beat. He said he slept 16 hours once.
What?
When I was in the Army, no, sorry. When I was in the Air Force, we were coming off week-long maneuvers, and I came home after we got released from duty, and I slept for 24 hours straight. I went to bed at 7 o'clock. I woke up at 7 o'clock the next day. I had to ask someone what day it was. My bunkmate said I had been asleep the entire time, 24 hours.
That's amazing. Wow.
So I think that's what
Well said, buddy. All right.
Well, normally I don't have to go down all that far, but it's going to have to work. Yeah, I average about 4 to 6 hours myself, Travis. I'm not sure why. I've just never been able to sleep much. And I know sleep is special, but it's just one of those things. I wake up when I wake up. Got it back together. Tyler, when you get a chance, I would like to talk to you about something. I have to make sure you have my new number. I want to discuss something that I'm trying to set up in my garage, and I might need your advice. When you have time, no hurry, no rush.
I'm almost done here. I'm almost gonna put him. I just need to put some ointment on his other hoof, and then I'm gonna send him away.
Yeah. What kind of ointment do you use for that?
Oh well, now he's got. I swear he's got like everything. Old horses. He's got what is it called? From being in the mud on his back hooves, he's just got like some scabs. So I just have some Furazone.
Okay.
That's all I have for that. And then, but the other thing that I was using for his cracked hooves was this here, Copper Care Thrush.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'm just gonna put this on and voila. I know. I know. He does not like that at all.
Oh, Mal, I actually have a book you might be interested in. I'm not sure if I showed you this one or not. It's called The Forgotten Crafts by John Seymour. You ever heard of it?
Okay. No.
And here's the book.
Oh, cool.
And it shows you how to do lots of different things. Let's see here. Give you some examples.
I like that. I like those kind of books. I don't read like any novels or anything or stories. I read a lot of how-to books.
I'm not sure if you can read that or not. Let me make it big. Let me give it a second. Let me make this big so you can see it better.
Okay,
I'm trying to.
Fine.
Okay. It's got woodland crafts. It's got crafts of the field, workshop crafts, textile home crafts, and building crafts, which are everything from rake making, fork making, line burning, chair making, blacksmithing, knife making, spinning and weaving, and well digging, even peat cutting, all kinds of things.
That's cool.
Clog stock cutting, where you make clog shoes. Thatching for your roof. Slate cutting. Actually, this would work for where you're at, as sled making.
Oh.
And rope making and a whole bunch of other different stuff. Harness making. Actually, it has a really good information on how to make a saddle.
That's cool.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even one called coracle making, which is I think it's really cool. It's called coracle, and that's a little boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I would never have the time to make all those, but that is really cool.
Well, it's kind of like I'm not exactly sure what kind of. I mean, I've seen the boats before. People made versions of it on survival shows and stuff like that. But it's really cool to see one made up close and stuff.
Yeah.
One's made of wicker, even. It's just this thing's got a ton of good skills in there.
Well, you guys saw the nomadic woodsman with his canoe made out of birch bark? Did you guys see that?
I haven't seen that one. I want to see. I can watch that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
He's got a series of like from start to finish, all the way to the water. The nomadic woodsman.
Yeah.
Another one of my Quebecer friends.
Sean's here. Just to let you know.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, he just came in.
Blake says, "Did I hear love making?" That's funny.
Only Blake would bring that up.
That's hilarious. All right, guys, I need to head out. I need to go wash this stuff off of my hands because if it stays on here for too long, it'll seriously irritate my skin. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out,
Be
go watch
safe.
this. Yeah, I
Good
will
luck.
definitely. Try not to miss that intro on the Halloween stream. It's gonna be pretty cool, and we won't be
I
able
will
to
be
go play back.
early.
I
I'll
won't
watch it early.
show the option to play back during the live stream. So if you miss it, you miss it.
Okay.
But it's gonna be good.
I look forward to seeing that and seeing what you're going to wear. So I'm kind of
Yeah.
curious.
It's very low budget, but I think it should be good. I think it should be good.
I've got some really cool stuff here, so at least I think so anyway.
Cool. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna go wash off and take a long bath, I think, because I'm so sore.
Yeah. Go Coke.
Yeah.
See you well, Mallory. See you later.
Bye,
Okay. You
guys.
take care.
Yeah,
Take care
you
of
too.
yourself.
I will.
Bye.
Bye.
Love ya. Okay, guys. If anybody's interested in coming up, you're more than welcome. As I showed that. I showed you guys pretty much everything I have in my kit. Simple tarps, knives, archery gear, several knives, including the one Tyler got me right there. Really cool. My radios, my headlamps, my knives, my EDC, which I carry in my pocket, which I need to put back in there. My church key. Oh, and Johnny's back. Hey, Johnny.
Cool. Hey, Colin. How you guys doing?
I'm gonna say, who's that masked man?
I'm at the farmer's market right now.
Oh, we went to the farmer's market here on Saturday. We got
Really?
some really nice eggs and some fresh pears. We're trying to see if we can get the seeds from the pears to sprout, which would be kind of cool. We can't plant them right away, but we're going to try.
I'm over here right now, just picking up the last odds and ends. That last trip I just stopped off was a very expensive stop. So we're over here right now because I'm putting together the Halloween menu. I'll show you that in a second.
Are you dressing up for Halloween, Johnny?
Well, that's mandatory because otherwise Mallory won't keep me around, right? She can give me the boot.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious. What are you going to be dressed up as?
Oh, I can't.
Or are you keeping a secret?
I
You can't tell me, huh?
That would just ruin, the suspense of the entire thing, right?
Yeah.
So what do we got here? Looks like we got some flat leaf parsley. We're definitely gonna need that. I'm gonna need a lot of this.
We got some really nice eggs from our farmer's market.
Oh, you did? We just got some more.
My wife actually got a connection with the lady when we got the eggs from, is because she does a lot of knitting, and we have a lot of wool.
Really?
So then we're gonna do some swapping. Eggs for wool. We have a lot of. She's got a lot of wool, so
Cool.
we actually, before we moved here, we found about 8 large totes full of yarn that someone had just thrown to the curb. And my wife sold some. She made some stuff out of some, and she still has 2 or 3 totes of yarn that just we don't know what to do with. Well, Josh, I don't have a place to have chickens yet, and my landlord is very picky about his yard because he has a lot of memories wrapped up in this house still. I found out recently that until his wife passed away a few years ago, he lived in this house, and this is all his memories with her are here. So we can't really change much yet. So we're working on that slowly. And here you add your stream again. What happened, Johnny? Did I lose you?
I don't know.
Oh, it looked like I lost you there for a bit.
It might have been my phone.
Hi, Nicole. Nicole's here, Johnny. Glad you can make it, Nicole. Just to remind folks, I'm going to be cutting my live stream short this week. I have to be up at 4 in the morning to go be ready for work. Be there at 6 a.m. So I've got about 10 more minutes before I have to shut things down for I can get some sleep. I don't want to, but I have to, unfortunately. Okay.
Some cool stuff, Colin.
Yeah, my boss, right before the live stream, Johnny contacted me and said, "Can you come in at 6?"
Oh, really?
He
Wow.
doesn't do me very often, but when he does, it's necessary. And
I
it's,
was gonna say,
I don't want to say no.
I'll come out.
But Johnny, do you know what this is?
I come out of the shop here. No, what you got?
This is called a church key. You might find it very useful since you live in, places with a lot of buildings and stuff like that.
I do know what that is. That's for accessing faucets, right?
On the outside of the building, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have seen those. You know what I do is I carry around a channel lock in my bag. So I got a Robo Grip
On the
channel lock
outside of the building.
that I keep in my bag, and that's what I use to access
Yeah.
that. Don is here.
Uh-oh. Sean's here, and he's got a fly on the screen.
Hey guys.
How you doing, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Good, Johnny. How are you?
I'm great, man.
Looks like a great market.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome, man. I'll show you some of the fruit they got in here. They got star fruit going, and they got rambutan right now.
Seriously?
Seasonal stuff. Yeah, pretty awesome. Watch. I'll give you a shout right now, man. Check this out.
Nice.
So,
Look at
Wow,
this.
that's cute. Now, that's an exotic fruit market. I'm jealous. Let me go big on him. Let me go solo screen here.
That's beautiful. We don't have a market here like that.
this is our favorite market, man.
Wow.
Oh yeah. You can get bananas there.
That's crazy.
They're considered local. Grapefruit, kiwi, red. What are those?
Which ones?
Come on, Johnny. You got to
The papayas?
explain what some of these are.
These are the papayas, and then
Okay.
Star fruit.
star fruit. Yeah,
Okay.
long on. And
I don't know what that is.
Really. It's kind of like lychee. You guys know what that one is, right?
Looks like a plum to me.
Huh?
It's a mangosteen.
Oh,
Yeah, mango.
wow.
I didn't know that.
Beautiful market.
Yeah, it's great.
Look at the lettuce.
Look at that beautiful cabbage. That'd
Is it
make
lettuce or
fantastic sauerkraut.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna braise purple cabbage for October food. So we just picked out some really nice stuff here. I got some parsley and some other stuff. They got some herbs. They got great deals on herbs here. See that?
Yeah, I saw the flatleaf parsley there earlier.
Oh yeah. So check out the deal, Sean.
Wow. Why would I grow it? That's crazy.
Yeah, Sean, this stuff here.
Daikon.
Duck eggs, yeah, daikon. Yep.
Wow. Celery, everything. Oh, man. What are you making, Johnny?
Well, the cool thing about this place is it's all straight from the farmers. So that's part of why we shopped here. This is like full local and like fully supports all our local farmers. It comes straight from them. There's no middleman and nothing gets shipped. They truck this stuff down like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, right off the truck, right into this roll down door warehouse. You go in, you see it, it's out, and they restock this thing from the farm every day. So everything's about as fresh as it gets. And like I said, we tip them out, take care of us, we take care of them. Mutual admiration society, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, Johnny, let me ask you this. Okay, you said you're doing an Oktoberfest thing with some braised red cabbage, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you, I can see the smile on your face, and I got one on mine too. Just wanted to ask this question. What meat did you get to go with it?
Oh, well, I'm running the brats, naturally. I got some nice boar's head brats. So I'm rocking the boar's head. I'm going to do that with the potatoes and the sauerkraut and then some beer mustard like we were talking about before.
You got to send me that recipe for the beer mustard.
It's a real good one. I'm using Guinness, so I got a 6-pack of Guinness back here right now. And then I'm going to go and do the braised cabbage, and then I'm gonna do bacon mac and cheese.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do we're making the giant pretzels with more beer malt.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we're doing caramel apples, and then we're gonna do I'm doing a grilled corn. It's corn on the cob, but I'm gonna make like a chimichurri, and I'm gonna just pull the hair and then leave the husk on, and then put it on the grill over the charcoals, and then probably smoke it so it gets a smoky flavor too.
Beautiful.
And I forgot.
We need a video of all that.
Oh, we're going off. We're going off. I just got like a lot of supplies, and then I got like about 15 or 20 friends coming over, so I had to get a lot of food, and then run the courses, and then have enough for the kids. I wanted to make enough food for everyone to be able to take home a couple of bentos too. You know what I mean? So that's
What day are you doing that, Johnny?
doing it on Halloween. That's what.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna start on the prep today. I'm also doing a whole roasted chickens. So I'm doing a whole roasted chicken. So tonight we'll get the brine going. I'm gonna make a chicken brine. And then we're going to go ahead and make our doughs for the pretzels. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the chimichurri. I'm going to make some other marinades and rubs. And then have everything together. And tomorrow we're going to do all the cooking. And then after the cooking, we're going to tray everything out. And then what I'm going to do is start the fire on Saturday when we're with Mallory.
Cheers, Johnny.
Yeah, cheers. I got to get me a beer. You're right. And I'll start the fire.
Cheers,
man.
Colin.
I'll open fire cook everything like on Saturday when we're all chilling together.
Nice.
And then we're about to go pick up a pumpkin because I got to carve a pumpkin. And I haven't picked the squashes from the garden yet because I wanted to wait until we were all together on Saturday. So we'll go and harvest the not the bitter melon, the butternut squash I have, and the kabocha that's in the back right now that I have growing. We're going to go and pick those finally.
You're going nutso, bro.
It's having fun. It's my favorite holiday of the year.
Do you know what? And you got a crowd to entertain too. I've got one guest coming, so I'll probably be jumping up on Mal's stream. But we're gonna cook too. We're gonna be doing like a smoked cream of potato soup, garlic bread, and just some little apps like I'll be making some coconut shrimp and stuff like that, right? So
cool. I was gonna say, man,
we're probably gonna do chili.
You get the leeks, Sean. You can make a vichyssoise.
I could, but then you gotta wait for it to cool down, right?
No, you can eat it hot. I've done it like.
Yeah, you can.
I've done it hot, but I cheated. I went and I rendered bacon fat and used that to sweat all my vegetables in.
I'm totally doing that.
It's oh man, it's great. It's
like
awesome.
Why would you throw that away?
Yeah, yep.
Right? It's going in the pot.
Yeah, I saute up all the veg and sweat it all up in the bacon fat, man, and then keep all the crispy bacon, and then I finish with that on the top, man. So it's kind of like a garnish, but it's crunchy and it's awesome.
Well, I finish it within, like I'll stir some in, but finish on top as well. But what I'm gonna do is like I've got some like smoked turkey wings in the freezer, and I'll just drop those in the soup while it's bubbling, right? Yeah. To impart the smoke in the whole soup.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll finish it off with nice sharp old cheddar and bacon and some chives.
You got umami going. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, you got 100 flavors.
That's awesome.
Guys, I'm just going to remind you, I have to shut down early today because I've got to be up at 4 in the morning to get ready to be work at 6.
Oh, hell, Colin.
Yeah.
Well, if you got to get off, jump off, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take over.
Yeah, like, get some sleep.
Yeah,
I
just
saw you on here, so I thought I'd come and say hi.
Yeah, I got to go pay my bill anyway.
But next week, I want to be. I look forward to being here longer because I like being here a long time, not have to worry about time schedules. But if you get a chance to go back and see what I was showing you about my gear that I carry.
I missed your bag there, man.
Well, I have a lot of stuff you see on this table is what I carry every day in my bag.
Okay, gotcha.
A lot of
do you know what? When I came in, I thought, by the look of what you were saying at the time, And the title of the thing, I thought you were saying you carry a thing to make wooden shoes with you all the time.
Well, this is something I just picked up. This one is the Forgotten Arts and Crafts by John Seymour.
Oh, okay. You were showing us a book.
Yeah.
I thought everyday carry. He's making wooden shoes with his everyday carry. Good for him.
I probably could with the gear that I have. I just don't have the wood to do it, but the skills in that book, as well as my
That's another thing.
book. Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I've got a call tonight, guys. It's almost 10 o'clock. I love you all. Thank you for coming.
All right, nice seeing you, Colin.
All right, guys.
I will see you,
Hey, Johnny.
tomorrow or on Saturday. Definitely.
See everyone here.
Mallory.
Cliff, Nicole, Drops. All right,
guys.
Night, everyone.
One and all.
Stay well and safe. I'll bust out of here for you.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on Saturday at Mallory's live stream. So, good night.